Typhoon Karina has made landfall. Are you safe? Typhoon Karina has already made landfall, causing significant damage across the region. The Philippines, sadly, knows all too well the devastation these storms can bring. From the strongest storm ever recorded, Typhoon Yolanda, to last year's Typhoon Odette, Filipinos have shown incredible resilience in the face of unimaginable destruction. As we navigate through the aftermath of Karina, it's imperative that we all take the necessary steps to ensure our safety and the safety of our loved ones. This isn't about instilling fear, but about staying safe and informed. Over the next few minutes, we'll go over 10 crucial steps you can take to stay safe and navigate through the aftermath. We'll cover everything from staying informed to securing your homes and what to do in the days following the storm. Remember, knowledge is power. By being prepared and informed, we can minimize risks and emerge from this challenge stronger together.
Stay informed. Your lifeline to safety. In the age of information, there's no excuse to be caught off guard. Reliable news sources are your lifeline to safety during a typhoon. Stay tuned to your local news channels, radio broadcasts, and official government websites for up-to-the-minute updates on Typhoon Karina's trajectory, intensity, and potential impact. Pay close attention to weather advisories and warnings issued by PAGASA. These alerts are not to be taken lightly. Don't rely solely on social media for information. While social media can be helpful, it can also be a breeding ground for misinformation. Remember, accurate information is crucial for making informed decisions about your safety and the safety of your family.
The emergency kit, your safety net. Imagine this: the power is out, the wind is howling outside, and you're hunkering down. In that moment, your emergency kit becomes your lifeline. Don't wait until the last minute. Gather essential supplies now while you still have time. What goes in this kit? Think essentials. Enough bottled water and non-perishable food for at least 3 days. A first aid kit stocked with necessary medications, a flashlight with extra batteries, a whistle to signal for help, and copies of important documents. Pack a portable radio too, in case you lose power and can't access updates through your phone or television. Remember, it's always better to be over-prepared than under-prepared. Your safety and peace of mind are worth it.
Securing your home. Weathering the storm. Your home is meant to be your sanctuary, and preparing it for a typhoon is about more than just protecting your property. It's about protecting your family. Before the winds pick up, walk around your property. Bring loose objects like patio furniture, gardening tools, and toys indoors. These can become dangerous projectiles in high winds. Trim tree branches that are close to your house. Typhoon winds can snap these branches, causing damage to your roof or windows. Reinforce your windows. You can use plywood boards or storm shutters for added protection. Tape can help prevent shattering, but it's not a substitute for more secure measures. Check your gutters and downspouts. Make sure they're clear of debris so rainwater can drain properly and prevent flooding.
In a perfect world, staying home would always be the safest option. But typhoons are unpredictable, and sometimes evacuating is the only way to guarantee your safety. Talk to your family about your evacuation plan. Decide on a designated meeting point in case you get separated. Know the evacuation routes from your home, your children's school, and your workplace. Familiarize yourself with these routes now before it's an emergency. If you live in a flood-prone area or if your home is not structurally sound, don't hesitate to evacuate when authorities advise you to do so. Remember, your safety is paramount. Don't take any chances.
In the midst of a typhoon, communication can be a lifeline. It's how we check on loved ones, receive critical updates, and request help if needed. Make sure your mobile phones are fully charged before the storm hits. Consider investing in a power bank or two. They can be lifesavers when the power goes out. Share your emergency contact list with family members and make sure everyone knows how to reach each other. If phone lines are down, text messaging may still work. Keep your messages brief and to the point to conserve battery. Remember, even if you're alone, you're not alone. Stay connected. and help will always be within reach.
Evacuation centers are a vital resource during typhoons. They provide a safe haven for those who need to leave their homes. Know the location of your nearest evacuation center. This information is usually available on your local government's website or through community announcements. If you need to evacuate, try to arrive at the center before the storm hits. This will ensure you have a place and are not exposed to the elements. Remember, evacuation centers are there to help. Don't hesitate to seek refuge if you need it. We'll be right back with more essential tips on how to weather Typhoon Karina safely.
Chapter 7. Food and Water. Stocking up for the long haul. When a typhoon strikes, access to food and water can be limited. That's why it's crucial to stock up on essential supplies beforehand. Aim to have at least a 3-day supply of non-perishable food items on hand. Think canned goods, energy bars, dried fruit, and other items that don't require refrigeration. Water is even more critical. Store at least 1 gallon of water per person per day. Remember, you'll need water for drinking and basic hygiene. Don't forget about your pets. Have enough food and water on hand for their needs as well. Remember, proper food and water storage can make all the difference in an emergency situation.
As Typhoon Karina approaches, the safest place to be is indoors, away from windows and potential hazards. Once the storm hits, resist the temptation to venture outside. Even if the wind and rain seem to die down, it could be the eye of the storm, and conditions can change rapidly. Stay away from windows, glass doors, and anything that could shatter or become a projectile in high winds. If you have a basement or an interior room without windows, take shelter there. Remember, your safety is paramount. Stay indoors and wait for the all clear from authorities before venturing outside.
Floodwaters are one of the most dangerous aspects of a typhoon. They can be deeper and faster moving than they appear, and they often hide debris and other hazards. Never attempt to walk, swim, or drive through floodwaters. It's impossible to know the depth of the water or the current's strength. Floodwaters can be contaminated with sewage, chemicals, and other hazardous materials. Avoid contact as much as possible. If you must evacuate through floodwaters, wear protective clothing such as boots and gloves. Remember, it's better to be safe than sorry. Turn around, don't drown.
After the storm passes, it's important to remain vigilant. The dangers aren't over just because the rain has stopped. Before leaving your home, check for structural damage. Be cautious of downed power lines, broken glass, and other hazards. If you evacuated, return home only when authorities have deemed it safe to do so. Continue to boil your water or use bottled water until you're certain your water supply is safe. Remember, recovery takes time. Be patient, be kind to yourself and others, and let's rebuild together, stronger than before.
As Typhoon Karina approaches, let's remember that we're all in this together. Share these tips with your family, your friends, your neighbors. Let's create a network of support and preparedness. The Philippines has weathered many storms before, and we will weather this one too. Stay informed, stay prepared, and stay safe. For any emergencies, please contact the National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council, NDRMC, at 911 or your local authorities. We'll get through this together, stronger than ever.